What's up, world? Shemaine Man, Rashad Bowtie Mills, and I'm super excited. The good Lord pressed the green light on my life and decided to let me go ahead and live yet another day. So in turn, I can bring you happy hour. Now, the happy hour message for this week is friction produces fire. And no, guys, this is not a recap of an elementary school science lesson that you learned back in the day. This is a life lesson. Think of how many successful people, they had to have that friction in their life first. They were met with opposition, and as a result of that opposition, it caused a spark, and that spark actually set them on fire to being successful. The equation for friction is very simple. You have force and motion going one direction, and you have opposition called friction. And I want to share a little known story about somebody who turned their friction into fire. In 2009, software engineer by the name of Brian Acton, he was looking for a job. He applied at Twitter, he applied at Facebook. Neither company actually hired him. So in his moments of friction, he turned it into fire. And that fire was creating his own app called WhatsApp. And he actually sold it back to Facebook, the company that didn't hire him, in 2014 for $19 billion, cash and stock, making his net worth $3.8 billion. And I know you're saying, Rashad, that's an extreme case of turning friction into fire. You're absolutely right. But guess what? You have an opportunity to do it on a daily basis. Think about at your job. If you met with friction called they're not paying you for the value that you bring, that's fine. Use that friction and create a fire. Call entrepreneurship, owning your own business, or maybe going to a job that's going to pay you for the value that you bring. Maybe it's in your relationship. Maybe you're met with a friction called breakup. Guess what? Use that friction to create a fire, creating the best version of yourself, and in turn, find the person that God has intended you to be with. In addition to that, maybe it's your health. Maybe you had friction known as a health scare. Use that to create a fire to get into the best shape of your life. So every day, my friends, you can turn friction into fire. Ow! Yes! Feeling that message today, I tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a few favors from you. If you like the message, go ahead and share it so everybody has access to it. I want you to follow me, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Rashad Bowtie Mills. In addition to that, go over to my website, rashadmills.com, if you need a motivational speaker, if you need one of these amazing bow ties. Now, speaking of bow ties, I don't want you to forget the message. I certainly don't want you to forget the bow tie, because this piece is called Flame. It pairs in with the message today. I went with a pink shirt, red, orange, the color of flames, because it's fire, baby. And with that being said, I am